Well, hello there. Good morning, everybody. All right, it's the 27th. We got some economic news coming up. And welcome to the pre-market show, brought to you by Michael Rulas. So let's get you up to date with what happened yesterday in the markets. What happened in the markets yesterday um, was, for the most part, a humongous rally. Um, and if I could describe it in one way, I would tell you one chart. Um, for the comp, it completely just it was tanking down in the morning, and it just went in a V, and it just hit the 61% Fibonacci sequence I got lined up here, and it just shot right back up. I got the fib set up perfectly, and shot right at the 61, right back up. We got a transition candle yesterday, so that means we're gonna we're probably you know the markets still aren't sure what's going to happen, and like I said yesterday, I think that stocks got to pull back their gains. I see right now gold's tanking down 1%. But let's talk about what's coming up here. Consumer confidence at 10 o'clock, so that's pretty important. It's been going up. It's been going up to record levels. So that's a good contrarian indicator of what's good. Now this Case-Shiller home price might be interesting. Now we're the home prices, because there's this whole debacle on people couldn't build enough. So I mean, I think the demand is there, but there's just not enough supply somehow. So that's obviously going to increase the price. I mean, even if the demand shrinks, um, supply is just so low. People aren't building as much, so that's obviously going to weigh in on the supply and demand economics. All right, I'm going to come in here. Let's see if I could. I don't want studio mode. Thank you. Alright, will bring me back down to normal size here. Small enough just so you could barely see me. Alright. Okay, what we're looking at is the big three. Just wanted to make sure we're on the right charts. This pre-market show, we're going to talk about things that, I'm going to actually pull up the comp. This middle chart is going to be the futures. We're looking at Nasdaq futures. So this Nasdaq futures here, we got a little candle coming up. So now what could happen is it fails this resistance here, and then come back down. But it kind of doesn't look like that. It kind of looks like we're off to the races. But this is the RSI is flattening off a bit. That means and the ADX Wilders just got triggered. ADX crossover Wilders, yeah. So let's look at a better chart. I mean, it looks literally exactly the same as QQQ. Fucking just drifted up all night. Okay, look here. So, I said maybe this would come down to the 61%, but no. We're gonna open at critical resistance. Not critical, just average resistance. Um, it's gonna be right up there. So let's go ahead and pull up the comp. Get an idea. You know, I would imagine that it could have boasted up. It's only could have boasted up a couple. I don't know what the implied open would be. Jesus. But look here. It's not going to be too much. So today we might get a positive day. And it might just be a lingering day. We're gonna be have some strength, but I think at some point, like um, like the RSI, it's when it opens, we're gonna probably shoot up, you know, and we're probably gonna um, shoot up with the indicators, and this might even start up another bull run here, but we got 7,400 resistance. Now, that was a big number here when we tried to fall through it. Let's zoom out lower. Look here. Look here. It refused to leave the 7,500 level. And we had days here, and I said, don't trust this. Market fucking, there's no resistance under it. No resistance. The floor's about to drop off. I said that. Now, and exactly that, we had a humongous gap down. Couldn't break above the 4,500 again, and then boom. So here we are. Now it's 7,200. Um, it doesn't look like we have the another leg on us. So if we had another leg on us, maybe we'd go to 7,400. But the sheer buying volume was insane. And now you say you take the elevator up. Well, you take the. I mean, damn it. Well, if you took the elevator up, you fucking taking the parachute out the window. That's what that means. But that's a good old stock saying. You take the stairs up and you take the elevator down. Now, just an example. Look here. Look at this MACD. Uh, it's not telling me what it is. I could just give you a guesstimation. Let's just say it's negative 15. Now let's look at the positive here. 9. So it was a 9 going up and a 15 going down, and you could see that reflected here. You know, it was a much bigger move down than it was up. So if we had this big move up, oh, we're expected a big move down then. Um, you know, it's hard to say that after a move like that this rallies. And even yesterday I was kind of convinced that we're safe because we did bounce off the 61% fib, but I still don't see this ship turning around. I still don't see it turning around. We would have to get a good day today. Um, we would have to get a great day today. Let's look at an hour chart of the comp. Yeah, so we're pretty much at the top of the CCI range. So the movement's done. Well, of course, the stock market hasn't been trading, but we're pretty much topped out here at what the relative strength has been in this decline from the top, which I called. Um, let's see, we're running on 8 minutes, and I think we'll call it quits soon, guys. I think I'd like to just do this and get my videos out early. I'd like to, I'd like to make videos talking about. Let's see, I got a little paper here. I wrote down. Okay, so we got, I got the pre-market show. We got the, post-market show. I could do breaking news if something crazy happens during the day. This is 10-10 wins. You can go fuck yourself. And then I'd like to do a School of Hard Knocks, do some educational videos, because that's where I think a lot of the viewers would benefit from that, and also not just about maybe trading stocks or whatever. It could be about economics. It could be about whatever. And I'm sure you guys would enjoy that content as well. And then I also want to do a Life of Michael, and get some content out for you that is some lifestyle content that would be interesting to watch and is a good video. But I want 'em to note on the daily that we do look like we're coming out big time. Um, we do look like we're coming out big time. So if you want to go, the bets are in. Then go ahead. Then this is your time to do it. It was yesterday after we fucking spiked down to that 61%. I could show you it on the comp actually. We spiked down and we immediately spiked back up. Look at here, 61% on the fib. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, that's just beautiful. It did this, and I was like, oh, okay, all right. And then all of a sudden, it just kept going and 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 going. But they say once you open at resistance, you're gonna fail it. But uh, forward slash NQ's kind of failing it right now. So, but it also jumped up 70. It jumped up 10 points. 10 points. 100 points. Wait. Yeah. But it's much less. So maybe 50 points were actually higher. So look here. We have lower highs. We're failing it. Etc. CCI, RSI are down low. That indicates a move up, but we're just too overbought here. Um, let's see. On an hour chart, we're going to start the negative MACD histo trend right now, so it's going to come down. But on the markets, this is what we're looking for. All right, guys, this is what we're looking for. We're looking for how this market's going to handle this trend here on an hour chart. You see, because we're already up high, so we need to establish a come down. But I think at this point we're gonna have to come down ever so gently. But the rule of thumb, you take the elevator up, you're gonna jump out the window and parachute out. So we got to keep that in mind. Look at here. You take for yourself. You see this line? This line's gonna offer. Sometimes if we're in a bear market, it should turn down before the line. And look at the CCI. It's poking its head up, and it's gonna want to come down. In stocks and this is ever since I started trading, I've been looking for like polar opposites. Like when it hits rock bottom, you know that it's gonna go up. And when it's just completely at the top, it's going to go down. Um, and sometimes it could go in the middle and then go back down as well. That's very interesting and some things I've learned. Alright, so we're going to cut it here. A quick 12-minute video. I got you guys thinking what's going to happen. We're going to pull back a little bit, but where's support going to be held? That's the question. That's the million-dollar question. Maybe I can answer it. Let me just get the comp up for you guys. Give me a second. Alright. Okay. So let's get the comp up here, guys. So, I mean, 72, it should confirm. It should go above 7,200 and then confirm the support at 7,200 because we've had support here many times before. So what could happen is it like having a divergence. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. The stock will stay at 7,200 up and down, and then the indicators will reset. So it could have another move higher up and test that 7,400 range. That's what we're looking at today. We're looking at a 7,400 test for the next on the Nasdaq comp. We're looking for a S&P 500 2000. We'll just call it a 700 test. And we're looking for a critical Dow Jones 24,631 test. That's what we're looking for, ladies and gents. All right, well, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the pre-market show. Good luck trading. Maybe I could do a series about day trading or maybe stocks or something along those lines. You know, I had called this Micron short, but let's just pull it up really quick. I'm sorry to keep talking and extend the video, but I called this short at 61 here, and it kind of went up the next day. Or it went down actually, and then it kept going up, but I knew it was gonna go down, because on the daily, baby please. So we got this here, and I said, 54. If in the morning it opened and it was going down, and I said, listen, I would cover it here, but it probably could go lower. You could take the chance. Boom. Yeah, it's been up and down, up and down, up and down, but looks like it's gonna continue to go lower. This is a great stock to buy on the dip. Whenever it finds support here, look, we dipped, so maybe it'll dip in. It's gonna dip into underbought again. So maybe we'll see another sell of fit of selling to 49.50 area, maybe a little bit even higher, and there you go. That's when you buy Micron. All right, but don't get in trouble if you lose all your money. I gotta get some disclaimers out there just so I cover my ass legally. Um, and there you go. Thank you very much, guys. Day trading, pre-market show. Have fun, everyone. Be safe out there.